Should we shut that door at some point?
Yeah.
That's the first question. What is real rap? Okay.
Hi, my name is Brian LaPayower, and this is LaPayower Report. On today's program, I have two guests with me, and the topic will be about real rap music. My guests are Sho Pyn, a rapper and entertainer, and his music producer, WYNN. Sho Pyn, WYNN, welcome to the program.
What's good, man? How you doing?
How you doing?
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, man.
First things first, welcome to the program. You got both you gentlemen came a long way. For starters, Sho Pyn, I met you recently in New York City, in the Bowery section near the Bowery Electric, right by, this is weird, Joey Ramone place. Of all places, I meet Sho Pyn. You were coming from an event,
Yeah.
and I forgot what you asked me about, but I kept track of your information. And Sho Pyn, tell us about yourself.
Well, I'm not, your average quote-unquote rapper, but, I'm a New York-based guy. I came up here. Everything about me is like New York-centric. I make music. I write music. I do a lot of other stuff and other fields, but my main focus is making music with my man right here, Isaac. He's from Oregon, and he just happened to live out here, so we've been working together for a few years now.
Okay. Real quickly, Isaac, a.k.a. WYNN.
WYNN.
You're from Oregon?
Yeah, I'm not only from the other side of the tracks, but also the other side of the country, and moved out to New York.
What city in Oregon, may I ask?
What's in Oregon?
What city?
Oh, Portland, Oregon is the one people.
Oh, the capital.
Gotta represent Corvallis, Oregon, is where I'm really from.
Have you been to Astoria?
Yeah, of course.
Beautiful city.
All over. Oregon's where I'm from. I love it. I'll probably get back eventually, but New York got me for now in its clutches.
Okay. How did you get started in the music industry?
Well, I've been into music forever. I mean, I'm from a very musical family going back multiple generations. But, I mean, I studied music composition in college, got a bachelor's degree, studied classical jazz, etc. But didn't end up pursuing an academic route. Moved out to New York to pursue film scoring, something I always wanted to do. Got really into electronic music.
Gotcha.
Met Sho Pyn about 4 years ago, shortly after moving to the city. And, I've been into hip-hop for many years. Was really impressed by what he was doing and wanted to collaborate, and things just developed organically from there. And now we've got a new album, Sold Out Show. It's going to be out before the end of September.
Okay.
All original.
When we get back to you, Sho Pyn, so you are from Brooklyn.
Yeah,
I was born in Brooklyn too. You were born in Brooklyn too?
Yeah, like I actually have, a lot of Brooklyn experiences. I lived in a lot of neighborhoods, Bed-Stuy and Brownsville, Cobble Hill. I went to school, Gravesend, like a lot of places. I've actually got my Brooklyn pass. It's real stamped, I'm fortunate to have been all over Brooklyn, Coney Island.
And what got you interested in rapping?
I don't know exactly. I feel like music is, of where you come from. And I know growing up, the radio and music of, like, that was making an impact with me was kind of rap. It was rap was a lot of Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg and Naughty by Nature and guys of that, that flavor, even Tribe Called Quest to some degree. And then it was just, it grew organically, like, B.I.G. and Tupac. And
since we are taped out here in Staten Island, New York, what about Wu-Tang?
Of course, the Wu-Tang Forever, Triumph. I'm probably one of the only people that can sing Triumph, like without the song playing.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, I thought we had some difficulties, but we are moving the cameras here. I want to thank our technical director, Guy Cormier, and just make viewers aware we are up to. This is weird. I'm already in my 4th season already doing the program. I just can't believe. I mean, I went for so much, 4 years, and also I look really different too. I lost a lot of weight also, which is even more of a shocker also.
What's your secret? How did you drop all that weight?
I did explain it on a program called Who Do You Like TV Health Fitness Show.
Okay.
I did talk about that. It's you can find the clip on YouTube. The show itself, you can also find the physical piece I made of it called Brian LaPayower Weight Loss 2015. Wow. You can find that on YouTube.
So you did a little documentary of sorts on the process?
It wasn't really a documentary. It's just that I started my diet back in late February of 2015 of this year, and I was like 260 pounds. When I was one time I was catching a ferry, someone thought I almost had a heart attack. It was not a heart attack. I was just ran out of breath.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
And look at you now,
yes.
new man.
Thank you.
What's the secret ingredient for people out there who want to follow in your footsteps? For
starters, here, drink a lot of water. Don't eat a lot of like carbohydrates, greasy foods, like the fast foods and everything, because they have all those sodiums in it, including pasteurized meats. That's one thing I was a victim of: pasteurized meats.
Pasteurized meats.
Pasteurized meats.
Okay, I didn't know.
Like in cold cuts, submarine sandwiches.
Sure, lunch meats.
Yes, the lunch meats.
Any supplements or anything you can recommend for people out there?
I've been taking vitamin C, zinc.
Okay.
Lately.
Good to know. Well, congratulations.
Okay. Now, obviously, in the program, we do have, of course, pictures, including a video.
Yeah.
The video that we are going to show is made for audiences. That's for the program is for later at nighttime. It contains some profanity. And before we get into the video, it's called Like I Never. Real quickly, Sho Pyn, can you explain about what Like I Never? What's all about?
Like the reason why the song is called Like I Never is because like I kind of wanted to, kind of encourage people to kind of like think outside the box. Like regardless of wherever your circumstances is, you could do things that probably never was done before in your neighborhood or in your family, even in your, just in your culture. So if you think like you never thunk, you could maybe do things you never done.
Okay. You know what? We're going to get ready, and I'll tell Guy Cormier, let's start playing Like It Never.
The song's dedicated to anybody. Put it all on a pen and paper. Whoever known me, and they knew what I was gonna be. M&MB. Yeah. Sho Pyn, Spot Game Mafia. Pre-game show. Show business. Like I never. Ever. I think I grew up a knucklehead in love with bread. Fuck the Fed, fuck the law, nigga. Nigga, motherfuck school safety. Them other crews hate me. To them dudes face me. If you the new Jay-Z, you the new Fugazi. If you the next big, the next Gorilla Black, you took another man's swag, time to give it back. It's just a metaphor to show you where my lyrics at and why I be on the fitted cap. Tell me you ain't feeling that. Who trying to bring it back? The DMX days. It's 2000 like when I was in the 10th grade. You feeling hella pain, music be your getaway. Listen to niggas movies, you and your crew getting blazed. And things can never be the same, the game forever change. By causing heavy chains and methamphetamines. I'm on the outside, dogs trying to let me in the game. So I'm saying, I'm trying to think like I never done, so I can sing like I never sung, and I can win like I never won, and do the things I ain't never done. And here's why you gonna remember, so now I can find a better one. The heart of the bush, the heart of the brook, straight off of Lennox Road, forever getting dope. Put your hands in the air, every time you hear the show, yeah. What kind of flow can I give you to let you know I'm official, that you can trust a nigga mental over any instrumental? I get you to the ghetto, last stop on the bus. The one-bedroom apartment, all we got in is us. My mom was on her own, what you expected to do? 5 kids, 1 job, I'm still dressed in the new. Wanted to be on my own too, I had to get to the loop. Too much swag to backpack, I'm glad that I'm past that. Pride is a motherfucker, shame is a fat bitch. I took hand-me-down jackets to save me something embarrassing. Couldn't get into fashion, truly I didn't have it. Long as my shit was matching, you don't gotta know what the tag is. Running after my passion, grabbing mics and smashing. Better than Mike Jackson when it comes to writing, rapping. I ain't the type of accent when I'm plotting my flag. Can I show you how I fix this little problem I had? I'm trying to think like I never done, so I can sing like I never sung, and I can win like I never won, and do the things I ain't never done. And here's why you gonna remember, so now I can find a better one. The heart of the bush, the heart of the brook, straight off of Lennox Road, forever getting dope. Put your hands in the air every time you hear the show, yeah.
See, I was born at the bottom. It's so often a nigga pondered. Why didn't he get aborted by his mama? If fortune brings me drama, I want it, I'ma be honest. Cause ain't nothing comic about letting a nigga pocket. Today I made a promise to set this goal and accomplish. Running after the fame and away from the nigga nonsense. Wouldn't say was the hardest, but growing up so impoverished took a toll on the soul and it limits a nigga's options. The Texans wanna knock us, beat cops, want college, treat my people like the cattle. Wrangle in for the dollars. I ain't being a scholar, I dropped in and out of college. Mastering the street knowledge was got me seeing this progress. You mad I'm seeing a profit? Hey, you need to stop it. Nobody could imagine me end up being a convict. Not approaches, no nonsense. Kitty games, I'm beyond it. Rap has been in abundance to save it. I've been appointed. I'm trying to think like I never done, so I can sing like I never sung, and I can win like I never won, and do the things I ain't never done. And here's why you gonna remember. So now I can find a better one. The heart of the bush, the heart of the brook, straight off of Lennox Road. Forever getting dope. Put your hands in the air, hey, time you hear show, yeah. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, trying to show y'all, man. Trying to show the whole world. This is music. I'm not too sure what you've been listening to lately. Like I never, ever.
Welcome back. That was one intense video. I just gotta say that there. Now your director is Divine. Who's Divine?
Well, actually, me and Divine, we did the work together. He's a dude that I know. He did a few videos for myself and other people, but like that was kind of like my idea. I brought him in because he was more of an expert than me at the time in film editing and stuff like that. He did a lot. Like he did a lot to make the video look.
Where did you meet Divine by any chance?
I knew him for quite some time. We got roots. We got a lot of people in common, friends and all that. We got a lot of things in common. He actually got roots in Staten Island too. We actually started making the video in Staten Island.
Really? I couldn't even recognize any of the parts out here in Staten Island.
Trust me, it wasn't no parts per se in Staten Island because the video, after we edited, we took out those parts, but we started the idea, the concept. We was on Staten Island when we actually did it.
Another thing about that video, Brian, is that that's kind of what started us working together because he's like, this is what I do, I'm a rapper, and I saw that video, I was like, whoa. This dude's good. He's serious. He knows what he's doing.
That was a hell of a song to write. Like I just felt like, it's uplifting in a story kind of way. Like I just had a story that was kind of unique. I felt, and other people could relate. As far as like, it's not. I don't come from like no silver spoon. I don't come from a lot of privilege, but I made a lot of myself, and I'm proud of all the things I've done.
And I do notice you have other videos on on your YouTube page. Yeah. You have Baby Boy Nate featuring Fitz. I Gets In.
I Gets It In. Yeah, that's another video. I actually helped the directing of that video too. I do a lot of other things, like I said, but that's a good video. It's kind of Baby Boy Nate's song more than my song, so it's what I'm saying, it was more his lead, but we did a lot of work together on that record and that video.
Okay. And I'll see also Soul to Sell Live. I also to see A Superstar Love Story.
Yeah, those are songs like Soul to Sell is actually a
couple years ago,
Yeah, like Soul to Sell is a couple years old. It's actually 3 years old because it's the same age as my daughter. Like my daughter got the verse. She got a verse I wrote a verse for her when she was born, and we put it on that same song. So that song is kind of special.
But now we do believe it or not, by any chance, I do believe we have pictures of the Uchko, both of yous, I believe. Cool. Let's go and try on our system. So we upload the first picture. Okay,
that's on Flatbush Avenue, Lennox Road. That's where I rep. Lennox Road is a lot. There's a lot of history there. A lot of my family, the roots, we come from there.
That's probably from the Sears, right? That's Bellevue Road, right?
Nah, where is that? That's actually on Lennox Road again. Like in the beginning of Like I Never video.
Yes.
That's the same building. That's where a lot of my family kind of started a lot of stuff.
And we have one more picture on the screen. That's you. That's you, Iwan. And you're wearing a Yanks cap, and yet you're not in the Bronx. Where is that?
What can I say? That's in Park Slope. I live in South Slope now, so down the street from there. But I lived for a couple years in the same neighborhood those other pictures were taken. That same street was where my apartment was. Yeah. That's where I met Sho Pyn.
That's all the pictures we have in the program here. Believe it or not, we do have a microphone on the table here.
No way.
And and are you able to do any live performances here on the program?
At the drop of a hat, if you make the beat play,
Yeah.
We could do some stuff.
I believe I have 2 songs. What's the songs? I think.
Okay, that's one. It's called Done.
No, so let's go ahead. Start up.
Yeah, what I'm saying, stop it. We're going to start it again.
Let's restart again, guy.
So I can take this off that way out.
Yeah, go ahead. And it was this level here.
AKA.
So what's the name of the song called?
It's called Done.
Done.
AKA Struggle.
AKA Struggle?
Yeah, that's
And we're going to perform, so now we're going to be performed live by Sho Pyn.
I win. I'm hearing.
Go ahead, guy. That's the introduction music. It's alright. Echo problems.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Camera not gonna be high.
It's alright.
Okay, I'll stand back some.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. I chased her because I really wanted to taste her. She didn't want Greg, all she wanted was the paper. I laced her. Talking Jamaica, I take her. Favor for a favor. Give you something to save her behavior. But sort of like a sport rap. I called, I text, but she ain't never called back. Screenshot me a shoe and said, Greggy, I want that. You think you're supposed to get it, cause I think you all that. But, baby girl, you got a pimp throw. And with a flick of the wrist, I'm back in the pimp mode. I get hoes, but the hoes, they don't get show. But man, I swore she would've loved me like EXO. Let's go, I'm sure what you accustomed to. How you treat the niggas trying to. I did a whole bunch to make you comfortable. But on the real, hun, I'm probably done with you. Okay. Check him out.
Okay. Really
Okay.
good.
Well, that's what he's gonna give y'all a sample. That's on my new album.
Okay.
Sold Out Show. Make sure you look out for
Do
it.
we have another one? Maybe we could go for another one real quick. Yeah, let's go play the second one.
Why not? Okay. Same one.
Same one? That's it? Okay. Here we go.
And this is called Anytime. This is a Bill Withers sample. It's really like, it's kind of common. Anybody know Ain't No Sunshine? But we spun it a little bit different. And I'm kind of, you just got to pay attention to what I'm saying and you can follow what it's about. Like Sold Out Show is coming out though. I like my side dames in under the 25 range, and that'll keep away the migraines. Why change? I'm still pimping, I'm still limping, but ain't shit changed. My game is still different. I ain't the type to lie. I be sly with a honey. I might buy a gift or try to bribe her with some money, but time she want from me. I don't have it to give her. Now shorty trying to argue, war and hassle her. Roll up a little loud, pass to the liquor. In another half an hour, I'll be asking the liquor. I paint an accurate picture, how I smash and I ditch her. It's back to my main squeeze, where she at in the kitchen? Where she at in position? She don't even be tripping, and I ain't never getting caught, cause I don't even be slipping. She don't need to be flipping, talk about be the chicken. All that wild crazy shit that evil chickens be kicking, I'm like, nah. Anytime you kick, call on me. Anytime. Anytime. You can holler at me anytime that my baby ain't around. For real. I don't discriminate. Anytime. I told her, anytime. Yeah, check it. You're not the first one, but I'm hoping you be the last. I sent her to charm school, she be the head of the class. The bigger the ass, the bigger the hoe, and that's a PSA in case it ain't no. I ain't slow. I know you got motive. Silly shit you do, you trying to make my girl notice, but so bogus, you hoping I don't notice. I'm about to cut her off, cause shorty's coming off hopeless. You know I can't promote this. Instagram posts this, Facebook shout outs, them those, the no noses. Why every Kelly Rowland wants stun and be noticed. Forever a number 2, and you can't get promoted. Romantic and it's showing. The chances that you blowing, you glad you f***ing with me, you could be out there strolling. You already noticed, you playing it dumb. You keep up, I get my baby to come, and I told her, anytime, yeah. Anytime. Anytime. Yeah, yeah. You can call on me anytime. 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 Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's anytime. So my new album, Sold Out Show, man. Check it out. It's gonna be free. It's gonna cost you an email address, really.
Okay. Really, really awesome, Sho Pyn. Thank you.
No problem.
How long did it take for both of you to compose a song? Actually, this Sho Pyn, how long did you compose a song? I Pyn, did you? Did you help him?
It's a collaborative process, and I'm glad you asked that about that song specifically because it was his concept. He said we should sample it. This is how I want it to work. We'll take the word anytime, and then I'm going to say anytime my main girl goes away, you can come by and we can do our things. Great idea. We got the basic idea hashed out on the computer in probably like an hour, but then there's a whole process after that where you massage it and get everything right. So I don't know, to produce the whole song, probably a couple days, little tweaks later on.
Okay.
It's a great song. And the funny thing about that is that I had all this stuff going on, all these bells and whistles. Sho Pyn came in like a week later, saw what I did. Usually he'll give me the concept, I do the work, then he comes in and checks it out. And he said, okay, that's good, but take that out, take that out, take that out. And he stripped it down to the bare bones, made it 1,000,000 times better. And that's actually one of the biggest things he's taught me about music, is how to boil things down to their essence, so they're pure.
That's really great.
Yeah.
Any future projects both of you are going to work on?
Like I said, after Sold Out Show, we're going to start working on another album called
Where would the
Two
social
Sold
be,
Out.
by chance?
Well, we're going to have it on a lot of vehicles. If you got, like any digital sites as far as streaming, live music. And
I thought it might be like a physical place, like the Knitting Factory or...
Oh, no, at an actual show, because it's called Sold Out Show.
Okay.
But we're going to do maybe like an album release.
So it's a title called...
Exactly, it's called Sold Out Show because we put so much soul music.
Right.
And I'm Sho, and we just feel like it was so much soul we sold out. But not sold out in the sense like we sold out to get paid, but we sold out with the soul music.
SOUL''.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Sho, SHO. And we make music with soul, I think. Like, there's a lot of great music out right now, but also there's a lot of music that's just here today, gone tomorrow. We're trying to make real music.
Yeah, I pride myself
Real rap
on,
is back.
yeah, on like this, the upbringing I come with as far as my musical like, my taste and my acumen and skill is kind of one of a kind. Like, I've been making music, I want to say, since the 90s.
Gotcha.
So the way I've rapped, it's kind of like I've seen it all happen. I've seen everybody's style come from nothing to something, and I got my own personal style that no one really can't really, duplicate.
For the young rappers out there, any words of inspiration would you like to tell them?
I would tell you, like, this is a young people's sport, so you got to start young and you got to be on top of your business. Like, it's one thing to be young and talented and then kind of fall into other people's hands and they kind of do the majority of the work. You're not really going to see what you need to see from it and learn the things you may need to learn in order to mature as an artist. Like, I've been fortunate and unfortunate to be in charge of my whole career. So the things I've learned, I learned them by doing. The books I've read and the situations I've been in musically, financially, and...
Do you have a favorite book? Favorite book? Any favorite book?
Any favorite book?
Yeah, since you brought a favorite book.
The Giver. Iceberg Slim, but The Giver. They made it into a movie as a book I read as a child, and it's about a utopian society. That's a great book.
WYNN, what about you? Any or inspiration would you give anybody, even whether it's rap, music, entertainment,
People
filming?
starting out in music careers?
Yeah, exactly.
Is that don't wait for a handout, don't wait for a savior. We've done everything ourselves. It's not that we did every part of ourselves, but we enlisted the people to help make it happen, and we did 95% of it ourselves. And you at least have to do that in the beginning so people know you're serious, develop your craft, and then when you get momentum, people will start coming on board. But don't wait for anything. Now is all you have. Do it today.
Man. Be on, like, with the internet and stuff like that, you could be your own boss, you could be your own record company. It's a lot of, you just need a little bit of publicity. If you could, I feel like the day is gonna come when there's a dude that's gonna be hanging on the bridge, be like, download my album or I'm gonna jump off the bridge. All you need is one little piece of publicity and the rest will take care of itself if you got something that's right.
We should probably try that.
I think about it all the time, but it's not real. Like,
it's just basically, it's easier than ever because it's more accessible than ever, but that means there's more competition than ever.
Right.
Oversaturated.
There's plenty of people out there in the rap industry. I mean, it's not just you guys. There is plenty of out there. So you don't even know who's going to be like
the competition.
Who's gonna be the competition.
It's like the Amazing Race. I look at it like that too. Like, you don't know who you're going against. Everybody's going for the same thing, but you don't really know. It's infinite number.
Stay on your A game.
Yeah, but to me, it's like that's the good and bad about the internet. Like, you can put out whatever you want. And because you can put out whatever you want, there's no filter. There's nobody kind of standing in the way. It's like the gatekeepers. And it's more payola than it really ever was before. So you don't even have to be good. You just got to pay. And if you're terrible but you paid, you're going to get more exposure than somebody who might be great.
That's
and
true.
there's like, that's not a meritocracy, and that's not,
Right.
you know, that's not progressing the game. That's not progressing rap music.
No, it's not. Not
But
at
in the
all.
end, the cream rises to the top with enough hard work.
Yeah, with combination, like exactly,
hard work.
hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard.
Well put. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay, we have less than a minute. We have about within a minute left, though. Anything else that you want to conclude?
Well,
on the
just check me out on your Facebook, on your Instagram, on your Snapchat, SoundCloud. I love Sho Pyn. Just always, like, if you see my name somewhere, check it out. If you see my video somewhere, check it out. If you see this somewhere, check it out. That's all. I can't.
Show the love, support
Yeah.
it, appreciate
Iwan, what
the
about
art.
you? If anyone out there wants to contact you.
Same thing. You can go to www.i-wynn.com. My solo album's there. His album's going to be featured there. And you can link to everything else right there.
Okay.
All right. And Google me, man. SHOPYN. You'll see a lot of stuff. I've been a lot of places. I don't know. I don't know.
Perfect. That's all right. Okay, gentlemen. Sho Pyn, Iwan, thank you very much. If anybody out there wants to reach me, they can contact me at lapierreport@gmail.com, right to the studio. I'd like to thank Guy Cormier, staff crew of the studio, and the accounting firm of Agency Advisors. To all our viewers, I'm Brian LaPayower, and this was LaPayower Report. Thanks for watching.